What's up, y'all? It's your boy, the Gotcha Mogul, here again with another banger video for you guys, giving you guys a tutorial to my Octopus 9 auto one-shot hunt. So, as we always do, let's start off by taking a look at the boss's skills. So, this guy is a complete he's a bully. Like, look at his skills. Deal damage to a single enemy and mark them for 2 turns. After each attack, if the target is still marked, reduce this unit's skill cooldown by 1 turn. Deal damage to all enemies, grant attack boost to all allies for 2 turns, and gain defense boost for 2 turns. Deal damage to all enemies, inflict interference for 1 turn, and inflict infirmity for 2 turns after each attack. If the target has debuffs, follow up with no survivor to attack, and that is this skill right here. And then at the beginning of the battle, gain 50% action bar, split 30% damage for allies. At the beginning of each of the battle, reduce this unit skill cooldown by 3 turns. Now, the thing that's annoying about him that makes 9 significantly harder than 7 and 8 is that he actually starts 9 with a defense and attack buff. If he didn't start 9 with a defense and attack buff, you could use the same teams that I use in my tutorial guides for 7 and 8 with Milvis. Milvis is queen of stage 7 and stage 8 because you can literally one-shot them with Grace, right? If you have Grace and you have Milvis, you're having a good old time farming the Octopus Hunt boss. But for 9, the actual SS unit for 9 is actually going to be Kaguri. Now, if you look at Kaguri skills, right? Deal damage equal to whatever to all enemies, reducing their action bar by 20%, and inflict attack reduction on all targets for 1 turn. For every target that loses action, gain 20% action bar. Now, in the video that I posted before this one, you saw that I had her at about 238 speed. I realized that a lot of you are probably looking at that speed like, oh, no wonder he can do this boss. The speed threshold is really high and no one has gears like that. Well, all of you can hit 211 speed. As long as you're about 200 speed and above, Kaguri will be able to get her turn 2 off from her own AP boost, as long as you're following the speed tuning that I have in this video for the rest of the units. But the important thing is that she uses her S2 into her S1 with her own AP boost, and for the S3, she removes all debuffs from the target and inflicts speed reduction for 2 turns. So, important to note, AP boost, attack reduction, and then her turn 2, she removes all buffs and speed reduction. So you're applying 2 debuffs already. So if you guys are familiar with Epic 7, you know how Secret works. Ginga works the exact same way. What you want is to have as many debuffs on the boss as possible, because the way her S3 works, Ginga works with the Shikigami Spirit to deliver a powerful blow, dealing damage equal to whatever, scaling by 20% for every 1 debuff the target has. So for every debuff that the target has, Ginga does more damage. So Kaguri and Ginga is the perfect synergy here, because you want to make sure that the more debuffs that she lands, she doesn't need to land both, but she needs to land one of them, right? And more than likely she's going to, as long as your accuracy threshold is hitting the 47% that you need to make your debuffs land. Now, when it comes to bulk, all you need is to have Kaguri bulky enough to survive the boss's first hit, and that is it, because she will die. You don't need her anymore after that. Now, when it comes to Alice is speed tuned very slow in comparison to other hunts. Here you see I don't even have her fully geared. I just have hodgepodge gear on her so that she's still fast enough to be faster than Ginga with no speed tying, and then I still have her slow enough so that she is slower than Shinonome. Now Shinonome is SS tier for this hunt as well, because her S3 with no skill ups allows you to inflict burn and defense reduction. This is a guarantee no matter what. So as you can see, I have Shinonome speed tuned to go right after Kaguri, then it's going to be Alice, and then it's going to be Ginga. Now when it comes to the speed tuning for Shinonome, you want to have her at 140 speed, and that's it. You don't need any more speed besides 140 speed. Don't put any more speed on her, because the slower your Kagari is, the higher chance you're going to give her the opportunity to actually take a turn before Kagari takes her second turn. And you don't want that to happen, or else the boss's minions are going to counterattack you. So you want Kagari to go twice before all the units. You can ensure this by increasing her speed or lowering the speed of the other units, as you see that I've done here. Now, when we talk about Alice's stats, all she needs is bulk and 130 speed. That is it. You want her to survive the boss's first attack, and that's all you need. For Ginga, you want to aim for 5,000 attack and around 315 crit damage. 315 crit damage. And for status accuracy, you just need 47%. Now, you guys are probably wondering, like, there's no shot, right? Like, what if I can't hit those thresholds? Well, the good thing is Shinonome has burn, right? So the way burn works, at the start of your turn, deal damage equal to 60% of your attack. Now, this attack ignores 70% defense. The damage is based on the attacker's attack when they apply the burn stack on a target. So if you feel like you're lacking in damage, increase Shinonome's attack value by as much as possible, and the burn debuff will kind of finish off the boss for you if you happen to have like a smidge of health left after attacking. And of course, Shinonome can't land a critical hit. For every 1% crit chance, gain additional attack, and for every crit damage, gain additional attack. So you don't have to worry about just focusing on the attack stack only. I think it is still better to focus on the attack stat instead of adding crit damage and crit, but you know you have some liberty in making her burn do more damage, because you're going to kind of rely on that in order to kill the boss, because the boss will have a smidge of health left. So now that we've spoken about that, let's go into the hunt, and I'm going to show you the turn order. So for Kagari, you want her to use her S2 first and then her S3. Now it's important that she uses her S2 first, because she will AP boost the entire team to prevent the boss from taking his turn from nuking the entire team. Also, it's important that she lands this because the attack reduction, if she lands this on all the minions, it's not that my team was extra bulky. Her attack reduction on all the minions is what allows this team to survive. And because the minions, they counter attack when Ginga attacks, and you want them to do as little damage as possible. But unfortunately, if your RNG is unlucky, they'll mark Ginga and they'll just keep on attacking Ginga by bad RNG, and you'll just fail to run, which is fine, because you only need a 10% success chance for this run to be well, and for you to farm your main stats that you need out of your slot 5s and 6. So let's take a look at this auto. Now, as long as the unit survived his first attack, the run is golden. Yep. Now Kagari is going to strip the boss, hopefully. Yep, and now she's dead, which is absolutely fine. Now we need defense, break, and burn. Perfect. And now she's dead. Now, Alice, of course, always prioritizes Ginga. I forgot to show that, but always make sure that Alice only uses her S2 on Ginga, and that's all you need. Okay, Mark is on Ginga. This is bad. I think she still gets a turn here. Ooh, okay. Oh, they killed her. Unlucky. That's the RNG that I was talking about. If they didn't triple attack her, we would have been fine here. But that's okay, right? We only want a 10% run percent chance. Otherwise, the reason why this one-shot team is actually very beneficial to most of you guys, you kind of just focus on just a DPS for Ginga, and you just farm out stats for Ginga, versus trying to build a super bulky team, which is not really, like, you won't be able to achieve that within a short amount of time. You're significantly more likely to build a super high DPS Ginga than a team of 4 super bulky units for this hunt. Oh, this is Bad RNG, you guys. I apologize. They are just going after Ginga, which is crazy because remember they have a 50% chance to miss because Ginga is a water target. Oh, see, she actually speed tied with Kaguri simply because I lowered Kaguri's speed, but which is fine. You just want Kaguri to go before Alice 2 times, and the run will still be okay. All right, as long as we land a shock here. Okay, now if Ginga dies here, it is GG. Okay, all right, I think we got it, guys. Look at all those debuffs. Look at all this damage. Sensational. Beautiful. And that is how the run is going to look as long as the debuffs land. You saw me be successful 1 out of 3 attempts, so like maybe it's 33%, I don't know. But I want to set the expectations low. That's more of a 10% because RNG, sometimes you're just unlucky, right? So as you can see, the run is actually very reliable. You're not going to be farming 9 a lot anyway. You only need to farm Hunt 9 for the main stat that you're looking for, and then you'll be farming stage 7 and 8 for your for basically, well, 7 mostly for your stats, 8 if you need boots. And that is the run, you guys. Please let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. See you guys later.